Hello, welcome if you've just joined. I'll give you a few more details in a moment of what's happening at the moment. Okay, a few people have joined now. Okay, so we are here at a mile away in Plymouth, where there are trees being cut down. A lot of people have gathered here tonight to show their support against the trees being cut down. As you can see down there are a few police officers and a police van, and I'll talk you through what is going on at the moment. So the decision was signed today, given the go-ahead for the final decision to include 169 semi-mature new trees as part of the council's new city centre plan. People are showing that they are upset over this and have been shouting since I arrived here about 20 minutes ago, protesting for the trees not to be cut down. Okay, so I'm not sure what's going on here. Okay, somebody is trying to pull one of the branches from the site. So what I'm going to do is go down there and try and speak to some people about why they are here tonight, and obviously what is happening and why they are unhappy about the trees being cut down this evening. So I've joined a mile away now. Do let me know in the comments if you are here and would like to speak to me.
That was so beautiful. We really cool about it.
Okay, so I'm just going to show you what's happening here at the moment. I'm not entirely sure So I'm just going to show you what is happening here. The council had this approved today to cut down the trees, which is why they are here today. However, I know the local straw to save our trees is here as well, and I believe they are in front of the board. As you can see as well from the top, there's quite a few people that are watching from above. What I'll do is I'll walk around to the other side to see if anything else is happening. But at the moment this is where majority of the people are gathering and are shouting not to cut down trees. So here we go. As you can see, lots of officers here as well at the scene. So I'll just take a little walk down. I'll see if there are any more people that have gathered around the works, and then I'll go back up to the parking lot. Also, if you are here, do let me know. Come and find me, and I would love to chat to you and obviously hear about your opinions. Okay, so this is where it has been closed off. I'm just going to show you. It's closed off all around here. All the way up to the street. Okay, so what I'll do now is I'll read the full council statement to you now, which was released today. So bear with me 2 minutes just while I get it up. Okay, so this is the council statement. The Armada Way project will restart, but with more trees and further changes to design. An executive decision has been signed today giving the go-ahead to the scheme, with the final design to include 169 semi-matured new trees, a revised tree planting schedule, and a commitment to investigate wider tree planting in the city centre. It continues. This means an additional 19 semi-matured trees, including more evergreen and wider canopy trees, as well as keeping other existing trees. The amendments follow from the engagement programme held to ensure people had a chance to make final comments before the scheme got underway. Assistant Chief Executive Mr. Parrott said, "We need to get on with this scheme. We've listened, we've made more environmental improvements and have added more trees, but our core priority has to be creating a smart, business-friendly, attractive city centre. We cannot lose sight of why we wanted the scheme to happen in the first place. We know some people will not be happy with this, but we hope that majority of our residents will appreciate that we have done all we can to address people's concerns." So that was the full council statement released today. I'm just going to head back up now, and I'll show you from the car park where a few people have gathered, as well as down here. I'm going to try and speak to some of the people here today as well.
Yeah, by all means.
I'm on now, so
Okay.
what's your name?
My name's Ryan Aldridge.
Are you happy? Yeah, picture holder. Picture holder, fantastic. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll pass you the microphone.
Oh, right, yeah.
And yeah, just tell me why you're here.
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, would you like to introduce yourself and tell me why you're here today?
Yeah, so my name's Ryan Aldridge. I'm here on behalf of Plymouth Trade Unionists and Socialist Coalition. We have opposed the felling of the trees for the last few months now. We've, pressured the council numerous times over what is essentially it's basically become a kind of undemocratic process, really. They engaged in a meaningful engagement process, deliberately skirting the issue of a meaningful consultation so that they wouldn't have to have certain legal ramifications. And now here we are, despite all of the bluster from many of the different councillors from many of the different parties. Unfortunately, the result that we've ended up with is that now the trees are in the process of being felled, despite the immense opposition of tens of thousands of people that have made clear they don't want this to happen. They've had the gall to essentially try and sneak this through in the middle of the night. And so we're doing as much as we can, but we know full well that the writing is now on the wall. But that's why we're here, to make it clear that there are people that are still opposed to this.
What time did you arrive? Do you know what time it started?
I arrived here about 8:30, and I wasn't the first. There's been plenty of others that were here before, and I'm sure there'll be plenty that are going to carry on into the evening.
And yeah, how do you feel overall?
It's galling because it's so abundantly clear how the councillors have just gone and done this, despite the clear opposition that has been posed at all points, and to try and make out that they've meaningfully engaged and then listened when all they've done is save an extra 7 trees whilst cutting, I think it's 129 trees that they're cutting overall. What really needed to happen is, when the opposition was clear, they should have had a proper consultation, and they should have listened to the views, which I think is pretty abundantly clear that the majority of people wanted all of the trees to be saved. I'm sure it wouldn't have taken much to do a redesign that could have incorporated saving the trees, which would have meant also because there are environmental ramifications for this as well. It's as much as they've got designs to replace a lot of the trees, it's going to take 30 years for some of them to mature. The council agreed a emergency plan to deal with the environmental crisis. This is going to set that back hugely, because there's now this has been a carbon sink that they're now going to lose by the trees not being here.
And I can see you've got woodchip on your...
Yes.
Show
Yeah, by all means.
I can see, as you can see, there's actual wood cuttings on. There's some on your house. This is from the tree that was being cut down.
Yes.
10 minutes ago.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for talking.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yeah, absolutely.
What I'll do, is it okay if I grab a photo of you guys as well?
Yeah.
That'll be really powerful. Yes, absolutely.
I know, but I think that's also that of me.
There's one more of us.
No worries. Eventually you'll get my best side.
Oh, we've got a best side. Amazing. Thank you so much. Okay. So you just heard from those people there who feel very strongly about the trees being cut down this evening. What I'll do is I'm just going to go back up to the car park, show you over the fence, and then I will bring this to a close. Really, really powerful stuff happening here tonight. I also spoke to someone who actually said that they couldn't actually tell me about it because they're on the verge of tears. Okay, let me just come over here now and show you what's going on. So I'm not sure if you've just joined, then I previously said about the council's statement released today regarding Armada Way. So do go back on the Facebook Live or check out our website. We've got lots of information on there, as well as council statements. So I'm going to leave the Facebook Live there. There'll be more on the Plymouth Live website about this evening. And like I said previously, I read out the council statement that was released today. So do go back through the Facebook Live and find that. Thank you to everyone who's joined me today, and obviously all the people that are here today to protest against the trees being cut down this evening.